Yeah, she called, tells me you got a few questions about the agreement.
Yeah, I just wanted to go over line by line,
Okay.
make sure I get a understanding of everything that they have afterwards or as we go through. Let
Okay.
me pull up the document.
All right. I know the contract by heart, so you may have to ask me the questions you have because I'm driving right now. But
Okay,
just tell me what questions you have.
man, it's hard to do it this way because
Well, what
I
question is where are you? Where are you confused based on what we spoke about that you feel like is not in the agreement?
so where it says if payments aren't made, I receive the property back or something like that, or
Okay,
how does the
that's the performance deed, right?
performance?
Yeah, that's the performance deed
So
that I told you that we put in place, right?
right,
Okay, that's not in this agreement. It's drafted at title by the attorney.
okay.
So when we open escrow,
So
hello?
that gets so once we go to closing,
Exactly. With
that's when
all
that
the closing documents. So because remember, the type of transaction we're doing, we're gonna need a power of attorney from you in order to be able to make the payments directly to the lender, talk to the lender, deal with the insurance in the back end, right? So we have a couple of documents that only get drafted at escrow after we open escrow title is clear and we're ready to close. The performance deed is a separate document completely by itself. So it's gonna be drafted by the attorney at closing as well.
okay.
Yeah, I can send you a copy of it though if you want to see what a copy look like to read the language. That's fine, but it's not something that we sign prior to closing. That's at closing.
Okay, yeah, I'd like a copy of that.
Yeah. What was there anything else that you feel like is
Yeah,
missing or you don't?
it's not necessarily missing. It's just that a lot of this stuff on here I don't know anything about. So
Yeah, go
just
ahead
like
and read
oh,
it. I know it by heart. Just read to me what you don't understand and I
yeah.
can explain to you.
Let's see. So earnest money, I know what earnest money is. Am I am I paying the earnest, or is that
No. The buyer pays it. So we pay the earnest money and we pay all the closing costs. The only
okay?
thing we don't pay Dexter is if there is a lien that we didn't speak about on the phone and we didn't agree upon, that if it comes out of title, we won't pay it because that wasn't part of our agreement, right? So anything right now that you told me you're behind on, which is I think is the 30,000 and some change, right?
A little less than that.
I mean 21,000 or something like that,
Yeah.
right? Okay. That's what I know about. But if anything else pops up that we didn't know about, then that me and you, we need to have another conversation and see what that looks like. So depending on what kind of lien, if it's a HOA lien or if it's a IRS lien or those kind of things, then at
Yeah, I
that
don't have any
point,
of that.
exactly, some of it will come out of your pockets, and if I can cover it, I'll tell you, hey, maybe I'll take 10% of it, you pay 90%, whatever. But remember, until we close, we can have a discussion and add or subtract whatever we want. Okay,
Right.
whatever we both
Okay,
decide.
so
That's what I mean.
I got you. I'm straight on that.
Yeah.
And then additional terms and conditions, net proceeds to seller 13,000 upon close
Right.
of escrow.
Right.
So that's when we go closing.
Yeah, the day of closing. So when we close, the attorney will wire you $13,000.
And the 37,000 seller carryback
Yeah.
amortized and none of that.
So amortized meaning, so you know how when you took your loan to buy this property, the
Uh-huh.
lender gave you like a 30-year amortization in order for your monthly payment to be low, right? If
Right.
okay, and you can cash it out anytime. So for that's what amortization means. It means the length of time that I'm choosing to make the payments affordable so that I can cash flow. But it doesn't
Mhm.
mean that I'm paying you back in 30 years or whatever amount of years it says there. It's just a calculation. It's just a way to calculate the monthly payment basically. And then I think we agreed that I'm paying you out in I forgot how long we agreed, but it should be there as well.
All it says is 30 years at 0%
Hmm.
interest with the balloon pay out after 60 months.
Okay,
Buyer would
you know what a balloon
go
means?
ahead. That's like a bigger payment or something.
So the balloon mean yeah, exactly. So it means I'm making you monthly payments, and when the balloon hits, I'm writing you a big amount, a big check for whatever is left.
So is that at 30 years or is that after 60
No,
months?
after 60 months. So that means in 60 months, whatever I still owe you from that 37,000, I'll write you in one lump sum check.
Actually. And read the rest of it. Okay. The lease back, is that, so that's like after everything is done and there's the 5,000 held from the 13,000?
Well, the lease back only applies if you're staying in the property after we close. So if you're staying in the property after we close, which I forgot if we spoke about it, then that's called the lease back. That means you're leasing the property back from me until you move out, because at that point I own the house, right? So if you say, hey, I need 30 days after you guys close in order for me to move out, that's fine. But then I'm not going to give you the whole $13,000 up front. And I think I already explained to you why. Because we've dealt with homeowners before where we give them all the money and now they don't want to move out, and now we're stuck with having to evict, right? We want to avoid that. So I'll hold back like $5,000, give you the rest. When you move out, the $5,000, the attorney will send it to you. I don't keep the $5,000. It stays with the attorney at escrow.
I got you. I understand that.
Yeah.
Okay, now I do see the buyer's performance here under is conditioned upon and equal to, okay. Now, what is this contract doing that the closing contract doesn't do?
This is so when you write up an agreement, Dexter, this is just instructions for the title company or what we are agreed upon. And then the title attorney draft the legal documents and do the title search, right? You cannot close on a real estate deal without an attorney involved. So this is just instructions for the attorney on, hey, this is what us and Dexter are agreeing upon, and this is what the relationship is going to look like. And they're going to read it and then do exactly as we said on this agreement. That's all it is. It's just instructions for the attorney.
Okay. And so, contracted, I understand this part. Now, so once we go to closing, you guys get the deed to the house, so the house becomes yours.
Yes, sir.
The mortgage paid with me under my name.
Yes, sir.
So, what happened?
And we're responsible for the payments.
Okay, and that's when the performance deeds comes in after payments stop.
Exactly. Yeah. If we miss payments, for 31 days and we don't pay the mortgage, then yes, then you can enforce that performance deed. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
I feel like I graduated.
You did. I write you the certificate at closing. On the one condition. I'm first gonna give you a Q&A. If you answer it correctly, then I'll write you one.
Go ahead.
Okay. So is there anything missing for you to sign, you think, or are we moving forward with this?
I think I'm good, and I'll just go just one more time in the morning, and I'll be good, and then should have it signed by tomorrow.
Okay, cool. So what in it you don't like so far that you feel like we didn't speak about that you still have to think?
Got a better understanding of it now.
I'm sorry?
So I have a better understanding of it now, so
okay,
I don't
cool.
have any more questions.
All right, so I'll send you the blank performance deed language tonight. I have a copy of it. And then once you get that, so just let me know, because remember we're in the first quarter of the year. So if you're gonna move forward, we need to know. If you have any hesitancy, please don't hesitate to tell me. I would rather know, and then we just follow up with you later. It's all good. I just need to know so we don't keep bothering you. Okay.
I got you.
All right, Dexter. I appreciate you. I'll email you as soon as I get home.
All right.
All right.
Boom, boom, boom.